This is heavy cardboard. This isn't like one of those flimsy things. Listen to this. You hear that shit? My favorite horror box sets. Today we're going to look at some of these, and I might talk a little bit about some of the box sets out there that I want but don't have. Since it's in my hands, we may as well start with the Nightmare on Elm Street Platinum Collection. I did just do a video comparing this with the new 4K release, so check that out if you haven't. But this box set, this very copy, is one that I bought with my own money from my first job. It was already used at that point, and I got it for about $30 off of the Amazon used marketplace, and this probably was 2006 or 2007. And briefly, let's talk about it and open it up here. I have done a couple videos about this one already, so won't spend too much time on it, but the booklet that comes with this thing it's amazing. I love when these things, I love when movies come with physical materials to read. And I feel like that came out sounding sarcastic, but it wasn't. With all of the movies, they are beautiful black snap cases, and just, come on, that's magic right there. They've got nice disc art as well as art on the front of the packaging. Like, this is what drew me to this originally, was just like, man, I hadn't seen all of these movies when I purchased this, and I went through and watched every one of them. And these movies made such an impact. When I was in a band with my brother, we actually covered one of the songs from Dream Master, the Dramarama song, Anything, Anything. Freddy's Dead is beautiful as ever. Just a wonderful box set, and the Nightmare series encyclopedia. This alone, combined with Freddy's Dead in this set actually having the 3D, that's what made this set worth it originally. That and the sick image of Freddy on the side from New Nightmare. And what's cool about this set now is you see that artwork that's on the side there, and then you see the new 4K artwork. I mean, it's very similar, right? It's the same, image or whatever, but it's kind of an homage to this set, you know what I mean? It kind of works. Just the bumper end of that thing, man, it's easily my favorite box set in the collection for sure. And we've kind of talked about this already, but my Steelbook set has not come in, so this is the one I've got right now, and I'm very satisfied with it so far. Next up, we're going to talk some more DVDs. I've got the Chucky Complete 7-Movie Collection. It is the sick lenticular cover. Now, I think they still make these. I don't know if they make them with the lenticular still, but they also make these in a Blu-ray version. When this came out, I only saw the DVD version, and I picked it up because I didn't have any of the Child's Play movies besides the first one at that point. And I think I paid $20 for it maybe at Walmart. And we use the term with box set lightly with this. Anything that's kind of doesn't have every individual case is kind of like, I could have included a bunch of stuff, like the whole Leprechaun series on Blu-ray is all shoved into one case, But this does have a nice hard box, and we love that. That's how hard that box is. All of the films are on their own individual discs. This cheap packaging right here, if this is all this set was, I would be less stoked to own it, believe me. But the hard box and lenticular cover make this one worth it. Now, I've been collecting these on 4K, and I'm definitely going to have to get some sort of custom box for those when I have them all. Next up, we've got another that I have done a video on before, but this is a glorious set. I'm talking, of course, about the Scream Factory Friday the 13th Collection Deluxe Edition. Now, for a long time, this is something I would see at our local vintage stock, and I would just be like, someday I'll own that. And then one day it was on Amazon for $130. And I was like, holy crap, I didn't even realize they were still printing this thing. I need to buy it now. And we're going to take a look at this thing. We're going to pop all of these out. First of all, beautiful box, right? We love the artwork on here. This is one of the most infamous box sets of all time, and for a reason. You aren't going to get these movies all in the same box set like this, with great artwork. And for those of you who don't know, it features original poster artwork on the inside, so you can reverse that. It comes with both the uncut and theatrical version of the original movie, in these really cool, clear cases. So looking at this, you can kind of see the differences between, the reversible art. It's pretty cool. This is it's a collector's dream the way they did this set. No notes. Just absolutely beautiful. There were some printing issues with this box set originally, but they've corrected all that stuff as far as I know. And I haven't bought any of these movies on 4K, and I don't plan on it. Until Freddy vs. Jason comes out on 4K, I'll definitely pick that up. Again, the special features included on their own disc with their own case is wonderful. It's one of my favorite things about that Nightmare set and this Friday the 13th set. The booklet has a bunch of information about the transfers and everything done. It's really fascinating, and I love that that was included as well. The thing is, you're never going to get a much better set than this. It rules. Lastly, we're going to talk about something that's technically banned, or recalled more accurately. The Sleepaway Camp Survival Kit. Now, I have the first Sleepaway Camp on Blu-ray from Scream Factory, but 2 and 3 just came out on 4K, and I don't feel like I need to buy those. These are good enough for me. This is one of my favorite Anchor Bay releases and favorite box sets of all time. Let's take a look inside. As you'll notice, this is the Red Cross edition, which is apparently the more rare version because future versions didn't include the Red Cross here. That's a big deal to some people. I think it's cool to have, but I wouldn't go out of my way to spend a bunch of extra money for it. It slides out of here, and it's sort of like a medical kit, you know? So over here you've got designs for like burn cream and suntan lotion and stuff, and on the other side pretty much the same thing, band-aids and some socks and whatnot. The movies slide out of this kind of case, which I like. It's pretty cool. And we have the first movie in a glorious white case. I do really like that. We open it up and nice image on the disc there. You actually have a title selection with a poster, and it's like, this is heavy cardboard. This isn't like one of those flimsy things. Listen to this. You hear that shit? I think the white cases are just really sleek with this set, you know what I mean? We've got Sleepaway Camp 2, obviously that iconic cover art. Again, same attention to detail on the inside. Just a fun, beautiful set to have in the collection if you're a Sleepaway Camp fan. Now it also comes with this. Sleepaway Camp 4, The Survivor, production footage from the unfinished movie. They eventually did go and finish this, but at the time when this was made, it was unfinished footage. And the director of the original movie is the guy who did this, who's coming back supposedly now to do a new movie. Very interesting. So in here we've also got Camp Diary, which is basically just a little printout. It doesn't have as many pages as some stuff, but it's fun, it's themed, you know, and it has information about the movies, about the making of the movies and everything. I don't see a lot of people going out and buying this set or trying to track it down unless they're huge fans these days, but for me, it's one of my favorites. As far as sets out there that I want to pick up, I definitely want to get the Scream Factory Halloween set, preferably the bigger set, but I'll settle for the, you know, the smaller one that's about this size or whatever. I only have most of the Halloween movies on DVD, so I really need to get on upgrading those. Let me know what horror box sets you think I should add to the collection in the comments down below, and if you like this video, be sure to check out this one and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.